Hi guys, it's me, just finishing it again. And for this year, for Father's Day, I decided to make a video for a movie that I just watched. Now, I already did a video on The Dictator, which was for both me and my father, because his brother and looks like he inspired The Dictator. Except for the fact that Sacha Baron Cohen really didn't even carry a bucket of ashes that was supposed to be contributing to the film Cannes festival that year, and stood on somebody, and I think it was like baking powder or something, cake mix maybe, something like that. But anyway, we had fun with that movie, and I already reviewed 2 Mad Max movies, and I did like a mid-level spoilers on the Furiosa movie. So well, I was thinking about what I could do for another movie, Star Franchise maybe, that involves, Father's Day and all that stuff. So I thought to myself, what could be a good movie for Father's Day? I already covered 300, and I'm going to be doing the prequel next year too. So let's see, what good movie can I discuss for Father's Day? Here we go. The Planet of the Apes franchise. This is a great franchise. Very long running too. My father was a teenager when the first one came out in '68. One number away from the fun one. Not that I would know anything about that, but still. Anyway, the original movie came out in 1968. And, boy, howdy was it fun. This movie is great. Okay? Now, you might even say it's stupendous. Very good, groundbreaking in both the effects, makeup, the philosophy behind it, and in general, good movie. Now, there have been multiple spin-offs, sequels, even a period too. I'm not gonna get into that until I get done with the first 5 at least. The main shebang, if you will. So, without further ado, let me talk about this movie, this landmark, legendary movie. Now, before I actually talk about the actual movie itself, let me just address something when it comes to the DVD case and the Blu-ray copies of these. Now, I did buy these for my father for Father's Day years ago, but I just opened them recently. We have this couple case. We have the actual Blu-ray set itself. Now, I really like this set because inside each DVD or Blu-ray has its own separate disc holder case. So this is very good for each individual CD. Unlike some other franchises that want to be cheap about it and just have double-sided, double-layer CDs, which is really annoying. But okay. First we have Charles Dance playing Taylor in this bloodstained movie. And he's like a captain on an expedition to in outer space. And he writes poetically and philosophically about the nature of this type of thing, nature of human beings and whatnot. And then the ship they're on ends up falling to a planet. We don't know what it is, but it's in galaxy, the Andromeda galaxy or whatever. But they end up falling with style onto a planet, and therefore it goes under, and it crashes into the water. Then two other people survive with him. Now, one thing that I noticed with this movie that isn't talked about that much about it, that when Taylor is roaming around the planet with these two other guys, the music is actually pretty unique because it sounds like they have like a bunch of random things thrown together, like cowbells, triangles, random percussion instruments to show randomness, to show uncertainty, to show that it's a madhouse, and they show unclear nature to this thing, to this little adventure that they're on. I find it very, very good that they do this, but yet not many people like to talk about this. So there's that. Now also, he asks where they are, where the location is on the planet in the space, pretty much, and we're giving anything away since this obviously was filmed on planet Earth. We could go to like Mars or Venus or Jupiter or the moon or wherever to film this scenario. I would say that if I had to guess, I would say that it'd probably be Utah somewhere around Utah. And the coastal parts, later on in the movie, they were shot more in northeast United States, like say, Oregon, Washington State, somewhere maybe Northern California, for all intents and purposes, because that's what it looks like. Also, it's supposed to be 2,000 years into the future from 1968 to figure out, I don't know, 2900 something, more or less there. This is also based on a book. I think it was based on a book. So, I didn't read the book. I'm probably not going to read it, but my therapist, I asked my therapist once in school for the knife incident, which I'll get to soon enough. But I asked him, what would happen if was there any movie where we had the human evolution, like a step in the human evolution that conquered a planet? Like, I just saw the movie Evolution, so I was curious about that. What would happen if the evolution did incorporate human being, the Homo sapiens, or the equivalent of it? So did you see Planet Apes? I said, no, you gotta see it. So sure enough, I did. Anyway, now before I go on with this whole thing, I should point out that, you know how, like, every time we see nudity or gun violence, is automatically an R rating or at the very least a PG-13 rating for all of that. Well, let me show you. Let me just show you what this is. It's big fat G. G for general audiences. So in theory, if I was a parent of a 5-year-old, I could bring the kid to see this movie, where you can see 3 men stripped down and going into a pond or wherever go swimming or clean themselves. And you can also see scary looking 8 people with makeup on. They'll probably give the kid nightmares and probably give him PTSD every time he goes to the zoo or something like that. And there's also gun violence toward the end. And there's also blood that looks like a grape jelly or strawberry jam. Maybe ketchup too. But one of the 3. So yeah, I would bring you to see this, even if it was rated G for general audiences. So that's kind of funny. You know, you see one naked ass in a movie and it's automatically R. Like in 300, although granted they have many violent parts of the movie. And by the way, speaking of which, there's no blood involved, but it's still kind of a violent movie because they have like Taylor and the other apes getting beaten up with clubs, with long sticks, with they shouldn't beat each other up, and the other humans beating each other up. So yeah, it's kind of more violent than I thought it would be. And speaking of which, I think that with the production value of this movie, it was meant to be a B movie. And it got really big, like a big cult movie. Almost like a Blob or something like that. Because the makeup is very good for the time. I mean, you probably blew the psychopic back then. But, yeah. And also for the thing that this is my dad's favorite one of the original 5. You know, and they have to fight back in the day. The planet of the apes. Beneath the planet of the apes. Escape from the planet of the apes. Conquest of the planet of the apes. Battle for the battle of the apes. Battle for the planet of the apes. I'm really surprised that they don't have the milking of the planet of the apes on here, but yeah, then they rebooted it with the 2001 version, but then people didn't like that. They made Rise of the Planet of the Apes and all that other stuff. I'll get to that when I get to it, but right now, we're just stuck with this, and this is a masterpiece of B-movie stuff. So, we're also introduced to a few new characters in Simeon, known as I don't know mess his name up, but Dr. Dr. Zira and Cornelius, the two apes that are trying to help kill out, try to study human beings and the culture and the ways and the biology and stuff, we're actually harming them. That they is trying to maintain the status quo, trying to make humans like complete idiots. There's no culture, there's no experience there, nothing worth valuing in humans. It's quite nice because mainly these three scientists, political leaders, mirror our own society in that some people view Native American people as worthless. They view other groups of people as worthless, and there are other people like me who want to study them and say that they're not worthless. They have their own culture. They may be different, but they have their own agendas, their own belief systems, their own whatever else you can think of. There are values in people and stuff. But they just tend to do more along those speciesism in the movie at least. It's said that the apes evolved from humans, and that humans were like a missing link. Which is kind of funny because in reality, it's more or less the opposite around, where we think that human beings evolved from a common ancestor from apes, chimpanzees, gorillas, and so on and so forth. And he can link Trump's words on too. So, my question is, in 2,000 somewhat years, that's not enough time for apes to evolve to being sentient, to being able to talk, to being able to walk upright. To do that, you would need to have like at least half a million years, give or take. Give or take a day or two, like the movie, where you would need to have like a extreme radiation from nuclear fallout, which I will buy in this movie. I will buy by the end of the movie. That is a possibility that's on the table, and in the 2001 reboot, they do talk about that and do explain a little better. But yeah, they show that there are still humans running around, and that the apes capture them and put them in cages, put them in zoos, and went and mistreat them and completely worthless. It's what we do to many monkeys and apes and other animals too. I'm sure other human beings from the past, like Christopher Columbus and all that, they did that too. So anyway, they have Taylor here. It's injured on the neck when he's captured. But the thing is that whenever he, handled roughly, they always go for the neck. If I were watching this like as a medical professional, I would say that they are re-injuring the injury from the first thing that he did, from the first injury, and then it's a miracle that he can talk at all. In fact, he actually says his first words on this planet, he said the words, take the game paws off me. No, he said, take your stinking paws off me, damn dirty apes. And that's the big catchphrase that this movie has, which is repeated in the Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and it's reversed in the 2001 version. But this movie started that, damn it. It gets the most points for it. So anyway, they manhandle humans, and they want Dr. Zira and Cornelius want to bring him to the council, like a big cultural, political council, which I actually like because the three orangutans there, and the orangutans are supposed to be like high political groups, like they do like church services, they run the joint pretty much. But it's funny when Cornelius and Zero are saying, you know, these people are smart and the secretly intelligent and they can write and they can communicate with us and stuff, as long as they experiment on their brains and whatnot. They do that thing where they do like the three wise monkeys. They do see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. And they're kind of funny. Also, someone makes a line that says, human see, human do. Based on public catchphrase involving monkeys. So yeah, this movie is really funny in that regard. Also, this gun violence, and you know, they handle the humans roughly. They kill them. They kill them. When kill his partners and kill off that they shave out part of his head and operate on his brain. You know, for kids, you know, kids won't be traumatized by that whatsoever. And then I'm gonna be traumatized by seeing the dead guy being paraded around like a statue with big cataracts in his eyes. That won't scar any children for life or anything. And seeing Charlton Heston going crazy and being hosed down like a civil rights protester in a cage, that won't harm any kids whatsoever. That's perfectly fine for a kid to watch. Now, I can tell here, the chimpanzees, Dr. Zero and Cornelius and this other kid, I can't remember his name offhand, but they're like the scientist, orator, classification, and the gorillas are the big, beefy, big, security bodyguards, bouncers of this world. So yeah, that's like the basic class system. It's like the basic caste system of this world. I don't know if they have any other apes in there, but that's pretty much it. With the orangutan leaders, then we have the chimps, and then we have the gorillas. Not the English band because they kick ass, but the gorillas, big, which I think of it kind it's kind of racist, being that they are all darker skinned and very muscular. Something like a black guy, but I'm not gonna say anything more on that because I don't want to get in trouble. You can put two together. So yeah, they show that. And then they also have a partner for girl up until later. A girl by the name of Nova. It never speaks in the movie, who doesn't quite grasp cultural things like later on when I tell you what happens at the end. We all know what happens at the end. But she's more or less like almost like the bride of Frankenstein, curious, head always bobbing around and stuff, and only getting into trouble and stuff. So, after Taylor proves that he's intelligent and can talk, which by the way, people always said to me whenever they see me in a wheelchair, they're like, oh, I can talk. Oh, hot damn, he can talk. Getting mixed up, that's the trick. So then he goes on this quest to show them how they can he tried to be on a quest for answers and stuff. So then they go into the Forbidden Zone, which is already kind of ominous, Ape society over here that relatively advanced, I would say that maybe Iron Age or the definitely beyond the Stone Age, but I would say the Iron Age is still superstitious so that they pray to their ape Jesus, and it's funny because they have a gorilla funeral there, with a gorilla casket and all that, which is a real thing nowadays, where if you have someone that passed on that's morbidly obese, they get put in a gorilla casket for all intents and purposes. Anyway, they show they show that they show that she was on this quest to go to the Forbidden Zone, complete with scarecrows, ski humans, as you will, which is always kind of weird because you got Ape Society over here on this side, but because of the prohibitions, you could go over here, you can explore over here, you might uncover something over here, and they do. The scientist does make a dig site and does find in a cave some remnants of human civilization, and that human beings came before ape kind. And that's weird because number one, ape kind is 3 species altogether, it's not one. And number two, it should be the other way around. The apes are less advanced than humans, but Dr. Zira and Cornelius find that out, but Dr. Zayas doesn't want anybody to find out about it, because if they find out that humans were in fact more advanced than apes were, it would upset the entire balance. It'd be like saying that Jesus Christ never existed, or that the Buddha was a fraud, or that there were no Hindu gods, or there is no such thing as a flying spaghetti monster. There'd be mass panic, there'd be cats and dogs living together, the whole big biblical mess for them. So Dr. Zeus once all the people caught installed, he had real guard destroy everything. After he says to destroy all the evidence and the human-made artifacts and the human-made doll. Because he knows that if this got out to the mass public, there'd be mass hysteria. And students will rise up again. Now, we all know what the famous scene is at the end, where Captain Taylor finds out that he was on Earth the whole time. That's why I made reference to Utah and North America. So he finds out that he's on a planet, and then he just thought, you blew up, you maniac. You finally gave me all the hell. That might be in the Hebrew, but still the same thing applies. So he does that, well, know that the girl is like, oh, what's that pretty statue over there? She has no idea what it is. So it's fun that it implies a nuclear holocaust. Again, perfect movie to bring kids to. Well, everybody except the small amount of humans died. The Statue of Liberty, an icon for all humanity, but lies there waist deep in the sand, completely destroyed, pretty much, almost unrecognizable, and it's completely wrecked. That's the perfect image for little kids to watch and say, "Mommy, will that happen to us?" Yes, if Trump gets in power, that will happen to us. So yeah, got that. A perfect movie for little Johnny closer to. Now, my question is, if humans were unable to solve the nuclear wasteland, nuclear war and whatnot, what were apes able to? If apes are more less advanced than humans, would it make sense that they would go too? They are like 98% of our DNA we share with chimpanzees at least. And like from there it goes down like 85-90% DNA sharing, so it would make sense that if we die, they die too. So yeah. Also, why is that it only takes 2,000 years or so to evolve from apes to what they present in the movie? Now, you notice I didn't mention anything about the individual actors. I couldn't tell anybody because the makeup was just so good, so articulated. I mean, the facial expressions are very quite good, especially when Dr. Zero and Cornelius rolled their eyes in disbelief in whatever Dr. Zeus thought, which is a bit of a disrespect because he said that he would preserve the cave and grant amnesty to the two scientists, but when the entire he's free, he does whatever he wants to. even worse to it. Be careful about going over there, because if you see it, well, if you see what you're seeking, you won't like it. And turn out, it doesn't like it at all. This is funny because the parody of this movie that game forming in which they used the Statue of Liberty, but instead of the statue as we know it now, they have a picture of a Donkey Kong. I'll try to get that thumbnail for this picture, for this video, but it's funny how it's very funny. And this movie is a legend, a good movie to watch, not for kids, but it's good for teenagers and whatnot, that it will understand things like nuclear war and all that. Just to give him a way to get into it, that he was on the planet. Also, to bring up another question, why didn't his instrument tell Killer that he was on Earth? That doesn't make any sense. And it's funny how the humans are so far gone that they can't remember what it was like to be in society. It's almost like the Mad Max universe all over again. With the wasteland and stuff. But instead, you're being conquered by apes, by sentient apes. I'm surprised they didn't do a thing with bananas and joking about bananas with the humans being so stupid. I'm surprised you didn't do anything with the monkeys, the band monkeys. I believe that they did that in the 2001 version, but yeah, they were popular now too. So yeah, high praise for this movie. I think it should be noted that second one, which I will be doing, I'm in a good mood to do the second movie too, Beneath the Planet Apes too, for 5 days. I think that one was good too. I think I saw part of it, and I can't wait to see it, because it's gonna be a madhouse. A madhouse, I say, a madhouse. So I thank you for watching this video on the original Planet Apes movie, but it's been called the Monkey movie. Monkeys have tails and apes don't. But yeah, how different would this be from actual monkeys as the apes? And I wonder if they would include the Great Zorro in it too. So yeah, that was Friday, 2024. As such, I give this movie my happy piece, silver color, because it's freaking awesome. The acting, makeup, the music is very good and very random. The imagery is very scary, seeing them getting manhandled by apes, seeing the guy dead and then the mannequin form. Also with a guy being operated on, you see a big scar here, part of his hair cut away, and the fact that they drag the humans running nets, and they don't pretty much respect at all, for children, because this movie is really G. Plus, you get to see a glorious sight of Charlton Heston's maniacs, as well as other two little compatriots too, which I could have lived a little bit longer not knowing what his butt looked like. Luckily, there's no front end either. But also, they do a thing where they do like chimpanzees marry other chimpanzees, orangutans marry other orangutans. So I wonder what it would be like if they had like interspecies love making. Also, is it me or did they purposely make these chimpanzees look like what Michael Jackson would look like in the future? Just put it out there. I know that in 2001 they make it more like Michael Jackson, but that's beside the point. Good movie. I highly recommend it to anyone who wants to see a good movie from the 60s that doesn't involve like, drugs and all kind of bad trips and bad things like that. Now, if you like what you see here and you want to see more of my videos and such, you can always like, comment, and share my video. And if you want, you can subscribe to my channel. If you want to give me any kind of extra ideas for content, you can always call me or text me at 631-707-3707. And if you want, you can reach me at my Twitter account or X if you prefer at Pete Nelson Pro. Also, my email is at JJ's Viewing Channel at gmail.com. So remember, guys, this old movies are really good. Even though people might have like a point as to when they want to see these movies. That sounds worth it. I think it's worth it to see it. And you definitely go see it. I mean, on Blu-ray, but it's a good movie. Very random soundtrack too. This shows the chaotic the hopelessness of the situation. Which, by the way, the professional astronauts go into the environment without any particular suits. It could have been the budget, it could have been something else, but it's nobody would do that except an emergency, which they had a sinking ship, so there was that. Anyway, I just salute you guys for like these movies, for like science fiction, for like cult movies and whatever. So, I highly recommend this movie to you guys. Peace out, my brothers and sisters. Aloha to all the girls and guys in Interland. And I'll see you in the next one. Aloha.